It is Friday night. The lights are on, the temperatures are cool, and the sights and sounds of a countrywide phenomenon are upon us. The difference? It's April 19th, and we're showcasing another type of football this evening. A pleasant evening, everyone. Alongside my broadcast partner, Brent McCoskey, I'm John Natale, and the home soccer season continues here on the IST Sports Network for Southern Indiana FC as they play host to the Bowling Green Golden Lions here at the Green Valley Soccer Complex. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by River City Mortgage. Your dream, our commitment. So, Brant, my good friend, my partner, let's get right to it. We kind of know what Southern Indiana FC has done in only 3 matches so far, outscoring opponents 16-1, offensive attack. Their defense is in sync. The midfield is getting together. The chemistry's building there. However, now the test begins. Bowling Green, a very good club. The record, don't let the record deceive you, have played good soccer so far. Just had a little hiccup in their last game. But now the true test for Southern Indiana FC, what do we see tonight?
So, like you said, it's Southern Indiana FC right now. They've got the chemistry. They've got that lockdown. Defense, midfield, attack, they're set, right? Bowling Green FC comes in, toughest test yet, and it's going to be a good one. You know, Kevin Ahmad, Walter Ramos, Michael Swirish, and Josh Head, all, goal scorers for Bowling Green FC. Those are going to be the guys to watch out for Bowling Green tonight. I think Southern Indiana FC is going to be ready for it. Should be good.
Let's stretch out the starting lineups for this Bowling Green Golden Lions club. You mentioned Kevin Ahmad. It'll be Cole Greenshields, Walter Ramos, Douglas Guerrero, Marco Swirkoz, Miguel Lopez, Braden Myers-Curry, and you mentioned it, Josh Head. 50% of the Golden Lions goals this season with 4 out of 8. And then Daniel Kunradziza and Benjamin Muchik. And then you'll have Oliver Gonzalez in the net for the Golden Lions. And for the hometown Southern Indiana FC, they've got a good one. It's really almost a consistent lineup that they have. Coach Andrew Minnis kind of substituting some people out. It's going to be Zane Love in goal, and then Haji Abdikadir, the leading goal scorer for the Southern Indiana FC club with 3. Igor Ibrahim Kadic and his cousin, David, both get to start tonight. Diallo Irakoze. It'll be Cam Cool, Bienfit Nshimwe, or BFA, as everybody likes to call him, Francisco Antone, and Foley Mara, Finn Rayleigh, and in that midfield, Matteo Finazzi will round things out. Coach Andrew Minnis, 24 years old. Brent, when we look at him, we're almost waiting for him to take off the warm-up and go out there and play. But what a solid head he's got on his shoulders, leading this club. Just a lot of team leaders from front to back, from Love to Abkadir, just forward, back, and mid, just doing it all in sync right now for Southern Indiana FC.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Minnis, earlier this week, I love the way that he approaches the way he coaches. He thinks like a player. He knows where he wants his players to be, and they are bought in. They want to be where he wants them to be. And they're showing that on the pitch with the chemistry, with the culture that they're building here at Southern Indiana FC. Again, this is the toughest test yet. They possess the ball better than any team that Southern Indiana FC has faced so far this season. That really has Coach Minnis thinking differently about this matchup tonight. And it's going to be interesting to see how Southern Indiana FC comes out to pressure the ball early. One
of the most impressive things about the Southern Indiana FC club is not only what they've been able to build on the pitch itself, but that all extends from outside of it as well. Nick Hunter has put this whole thing together alongside Coach Andrew Minnis, and someone who's not with us today. We want to make sure that Jennifer Miller-Koopman and her husband, Matt, celebrating number 38 today. So they're out having a good time, but I think they'll be tuning in tonight to watch. So happy birthday to the Koopman family. Celebrating that 38. Boy, that's a many moon ago for me. And then, of course, Mr. Nick Hunter, his dad, turned 68 today. So it's a birthday celebration. Let's hope we can cap it off. A nice present with a victory here at the Green Valley Soccer Complex. We're underway. And really what I was getting on, Brent, is just how this is built from the outside in. Every single aspect of this team has been a blueprint, a foundation. They get the materials to build it. And look what we have. This crowd is fantastic. A Friday night in mid-April. This is what we have for UPSL game. I hope everybody outside of this particular match is watching, because this is fantastic to see.
Well, John, you and I both got here super early tonight, and they had the fan zone outside. Fans were coming in. Players were out there meeting the fans. It was awesome to see.
Was not allowed to go on the bouncy council, what I was quite unhappy about, but there is a weight limit on there, so they were very cautious.
So starting out early, John, it's going to be interesting to see what SIFC does defensively. Coach Minnis really harped on that as we see a chance going this way.
And that's going to find its hands in a Zane Love. Big presence in goal, 6'5".
Yeah.
Too far away. Madison, Indiana. One of those team leaders that Minnis really exemplifies from that back line. He leads the defense, but then that defensive line moves that communication up to the mid and then all the way up front.
Well, and he's a presence back there. You and I talked about that the last match you and I were here. He is an absolute presence in the net, and that is exactly what this team needs.
And right now, as it usually is at the beginning of a soccer match, is teams looking to get settled, find a rhythm.
Yeah, SIFC really looking to control the midfield today. We've seen time and time again in all their matches so far this year, pressure, pressure, pressure is what they've done. Being ruthless in front of the net and getting on the attack early.
And what you can see here relatively early, as opposed to the other matches, Brand, is that Bowling Green is staying up front. They're staying on those back defenders, looking to put more pressure on that SIFC back line. And here's an opportunity to the right, just outside the 18, service into the middle, and that ball just sailed away. So an opportunity for Bowling Green goes away, but attacking early for the Golden Lions.
Yep, again, Coach Minnis's number one key to victory tonight is staying disciplined defensively. Bowling Green already getting a couple chances on the attack, it's been nice to see Southern Indiana FC get that ball out of there.
Our officiating crew tonight, Jesus Espinoza, out in the middle of the field wearing the red. It's James Gibson, William Grannon, and Cody Gibson will keep this thing under control for 90 minutes. And already, Bowling Green seems that they were able to control a tempo. They have a bit of chemistry themselves, trying to build on that. Not fully rostered, a few injuries here and there, but getting healthy. And they definitely need it against this high-octane SIFC club.
Yeah, Bowling Green definitely has some dynamic players that can get forward. We've seen that already with a couple attacks.
And as opposed to the last match, Brent, we've seen Zane Love touch the ball a few more times than he did all of 90 minutes against Chattanooga United.
I'm sure he's happy to be a little busy tonight, just as long as nothing goes in the back of the net.
Oh, inside the 18. Here's an opportunity. Left-footed strike, good defense. It's denied. And FC gets it cleared. So a real good opportunity for Bowling Green FC, but the hard work of the defense cleared that from any cleared shot. Now we're going the other way. And that ball deflected.
Yep, excellent opportunity for a counterattack. Unfortunately, Bowling Green got a foot in there.
And that is one thing Southern Indiana FC can do. They can turn the tides on you awfully quick. But Bowling Green showing good pressure here early in the first half. So control in the back. Now to the middle, that ball deflected. And now a turn. Opportunity. It's in Shimway. He had a goal in the last match. Working that outside.
What we're seeing tonight, John, is Bowling Green is closing a lot faster than we've seen from the other teams.
Cam Cole took a swack at it, but it was deflected. And now just trying to orchestrate an offense to the wing. In the 18, here's an opportunity. Vanazi is there. Here's a shot. It's deflected. And that'll be collected.
Great opportunity by SIFC.
So FC doing what they do best, and that's on the attack. Just couldn't get anything direct to Gonzalez. He eats it up, but first offensive attack for the Teal.
So far, both teams getting a couple chances on the attack.
This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Chicken Salad Chick. We make our food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. We have 12 flavors of chicken salad plus soup, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving traditional, savory, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, we have something for everyone. Visit Chicken Salad Chick on Veterans Parkway in Jeffersonville. Coming soon to the Oxmoor Mall in Louisville, or order online today. Service ball. And try to float it somewhere around the top of the 18. And they'll play it down the left wing. One-on-one. Good help by Fenazi.
Good clearance out.
That ball rocketed into the parking lot, so we'll get a new ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Teal.
Coach Minutes told us, do not give up set pieces. Do not give up set pieces. Bowling Green has been known to put those in the back of the net, so limit those opportunities.
Here's the throw, and that ball headed the other way. Looking to settle. That'll go back. That's a dangerous ball. Gonzalez calmly gets it out. And the goal lines will reset. Good defensive stop there. Now some numbers for BG, and we'll have a whistle. Cameron Cool came in a little hot.
A lot of back and forth so far here in the early going.
And Brent, you had mentioned it. You don't want to give up set pieces and have that ball move the other way towards the pitch when it's not in movement. You don't want to have these constant methodical approaches.
Well, especially in the middle of the field when they can get a good run on it. It's just not a good spot for the keeper.
So Ramos to the wing. Top of the 18. Here's the ball in the middle. And Zane Love is there, able to come out. And that big presence swallowed that up.
Yeah, great job defensively, closing off the angle. Zane had a pretty easy try.
He's been busy here in the first 9 minutes of this one.
Yeah, here in the early going, it's really hard to tell who's winning possession right now.
There's two kind of different mindsets for this one, Brian, is that Southern Indiana FC, this is their first true test. And for BG, who's got the target on their back? They know what Southern Indiana is capable of, so they have that big dart right in the back of their jersey, and they're not going to hold up just because of the record and the goal differential. They know what they're up against, but they can definitely take one with the skill level that they have.
Yeah, they're playing against the big goal differential. They're playing against the better record. They come in to Southern Indiana FC. They're playing against really a great home crowd, and the home crowd is really, they're going to get into it. And so having that against them is just not appealing for BG right now.
In possession of the goal lines, they'll send it forward down the right side. And that ball heavy, but it'll stay. The goal lines hit the boot of SIFC. Just probably some miscommunication there. Ball a little heavy, and Zane Love will take care of it.
SIFC a little jittery to start off the match tonight.
Yeah, not as, seems a little disjointed right now, Brant. Just not all together, but give them some time. It's a well-balanced club. And we'll go the other way. Shimway a little battered up there, but he'll get up.
I'd like to see SIFC keep possession here, move the ball around, get some touches in, get some more confidence going forward.
And something to be aware of, even though they did have the 5-0 halftime shutout against Paul DePay, is that Daiki Ozawa, very just intimidating presence up in that front line. Out, we saw in the home opener, got about a half in, but was able to score, but did come up with a hamstring injury. He'll be out probably another week or two, but something to notice on that front line. Just a little lack of speed, a little bit of a change of pace, but let's see if Nshimwe, who did a brilliant job last week, see if he can replace the offensive prowess of Ozawa.
Yeah, again, talking about Daiki, great presence all over the attack with speed, precision, creating, and he'll be missed. But like Coach Minnis has talked to us about, doesn't matter who's going in, that chemistry is there.
That's one thing about this SIFC club is that 20 is a deep 20. And those who may be tuning in and not familiar with the rules of the UPSL is that you're assigned a strict 20 to bring to each match. You can have a roster up to 50, but it has to be trimmed down to 20 for game day. So proper decisions have to be made. And Love just looking for help. Surveys the field, and he'll send this long. Fanazi was there, lost it, got it back. And that's a good ball. Who's going to get there first? Oh, and Gonzalez got it. So great ball from Fanazi.
Great opportunity.
But Oliver Gonzalez made the heady play. It was feast or famine on that one. But he made the right call. We'll have a whistle.
Great footwork. Drew the foul.
That's David Ibrahim Kadic. Has a few goals on the season already. So lots of scoring threats out here, but good position here And if it's coming off the boot of number 5, Haji, I'd watch that top right upper 90. Because last time we were here, Brant, he put one solid in the back of the net off of a set piece. And he's lined up over there now. There it comes. Oh, it's deflected. Got another shot and skied it high. You thought about it.
Definitely thought about it. Unfortunately, took it off the boot too high. Couldn't get over the ball.
Haji Abkadir, just a wonderful story what he's doing at the young age of 25. Not just what he's doing here with his teammates and being a team leader, but he has his TSOM Academy, teaching everybody from the youth up into college players, trying to get to that next level. Building a website, just the entrepreneurial approach with a lot of help from team owner Nick Hunter on that excursion. Website's being built now, tsommost.com. There's a phone number on there. Contact Haji if you're interested. You can ask for a better player on the pitch to help you out to get to that next level.
Well, and John, you and I have talked about it time and time again. It's not just what these guys do on the field. It's what they're doing out in the community. Not just Haji, but it's the other guys that are out in the community. Before the game, they were out talking to the fans. They love being here. They love what they're doing. They love the organization that they're affiliated with.
And we're going to have a free kick going the other way. Here's Teal now. Here's Fanazi. Ball taken away. So good defense so far. Bowling Green again, Brant. No one really able to control possession. Probably 50-50 right now. And we'll have it going the other way. Cameron Cool.
Yep, so far a little chippy. Feeling each other out. You can tell this game means a lot to both of these teams.
So here is Bowling Green FC. The Buda goes into the box, and there's that big frame. Love able to punch it out. And now an opportunity, and that ball met collectively up in the air. Still in play. Cameron Cool's there.
Great clearance defensively, came right back in, and SIFC swarmed. Cameron Cool on the ball. Got it out before any harm was done.
Into the 18, headed back. Loving that big frame, able to grab it out of the air.
Zane Love has been busy already. But you're right, he uses that size, he uses that frame. Doing a great job back there for SIFC so far.
Braden Myers was there. Pretty opposing fellow up there, number 11. But the height of Love able to snatch that one out of the air. Sports in the Game brought to you by Doghouse Beer Garden, the home of mind-blowing hot dogs, burgers, sausages, and chicken served on Grilled King's Hawaiian Rolls is coming soon here to New Albany. Your official watch party zone for Southern Indiana Football Club is opening this May with more than 50 locations nationwide. They deliver practically everywhere. That's going to be a fun time. Owners of Chicken Salad Chick here, also the owners of Doghouse Beer Garden, so put together some wonderful facilities here for the New Albany faithful. Good eats. And they sure love their soccer. Great supporters of the club.
Again, both teams getting some chances. A lot of work being played in the center of the field. A lot of back and forth in the middle of the field.
Cam Cool working hard in there. He's like a middle linebacker in that midfield, using a lot of body. There's Irakoze. Now Fanazi. The mid. Sends the long ball. Will that clear the defender? It will not. So So SIFC is up there trying to apply some pressure. Fanazi, that ball comes out. Not a clean control, and the goal lines come away with it on the right side. With a run. Trying to get their service into the middle. That ball's deflected.
Great stop.
And Jesus Espinoza not interested, will play on. And BG will reset right around the midline. And they'll cross. There's a service. Nobody home. And Mara. Oh, excuse me, that was in Chimwe. Is there to track that down?
Right now, BG looking very strong defensively and on the attack.
Not letting SIFC seep through. So here's Haji. They'll play it to that far side of the field, see what they can work with here. Mara looking for help. Finds Nshimwe, kind of left alone. To the outside, Fanazi by himself. He'll have a chance to set. Takes it himself and just a little heavy off his foot. Brand think he tried to do too much there, had some help behind him, tried to do it himself, lost ball. It'll be a goal kick for the Golden Lions. This portion of the game brought to you by Forever Lawn Kentuckiana, the premium synthetic turf partner of SIFC, specializing in residential putting greens, playgrounds, dog runs, and many sports fields, as well as commercial dog parks, full sports fields, and playgrounds. No job is too big or too small with Forever Lawn Kentuckiana. The grass is always greener with Forever Lawn. Now an attack in the 18 with his back towards the keeper. Good defense.
Great step.
Still in possession. Now into the middle. Cleared out. Opportunity. Just outside the 18, and they'll switch. Service into the 18. Trouble ball right there, and oh, just shot right.
That was a great ball in. Unlucky that he couldn't put it into the corner of the net. BG, again, looking very strong on the attack.
Swierkos with a great ball. Just mishandled on the finish. Sails right of the net. And Bowling Green with another good opportunity.
Again, I'd love to see SIFC get some possession here. Get a few good touches, make some runs.
And now into the middle. Can SIFC create? Mara lost it but regains it. And we'll separate the Ibrahim Kadiches. Number 11, David. Number 8, Igor. Cousins, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Played locally around here. But a dynamic duo nonetheless. Well, that ball intercepted. Hit it to the feet of Cool. Fanazi will try to reset. Now room, and they'll switch fields. Now to the outside.
Great look. What can they create here?
Here's a service into the middle. And that ball goes long. It's Fanazi now. And Chimwe at the top of the 18. Trying to create with his feet.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Get BG on their heels.
Fanazi with the left. Shot! Just over the net. Great save.
What a fantastic strike of the ball. Great save, just over the bar. This is what I wanted to see SIFC do. Get a few touches, make some runs, create, and that's exactly what they did.
Quality strike from Fanazi on that one, but a great save from Gonzalez. Look at a set-piece corner to SIFC. So here's an opportunity on good offensive prowess from the Teal. Here's the service. It's long. There are bodies there, but it sails over.
It was a great ball in. Unfortunately, nobody could get a touch on it. Went right across the open face of the goal. Looks like the keeper's down.
And if you're Bowling Green, that's not what you want to see. I don't know what happened there. That's Oliver Gonzalez. Seems to be favoring his left leg.
Definitely looks like he's in some pain.
And they're taking the shoe off. But Fanazi with the first real chance had a great strike off of his left boot. You couldn't hit any more solid than that, but Gonzalez made a fantastic save. Do not think that's where he had the injury. May have sustained it on that last set piece from the corner, and he's still down.
This is where SIFC needs to be right now. They need to keep the foot on the gas, keep creating chances like they just had, because Bowling Green is getting way too much on the attack right now.
As part of the contest, brought to you by Covenant Realty. Discover the difference with Covenant, your trusted partner for residential and commercial real estate sales, as well as building and remodeling projects. Whether you're searching for your dream home, seeking the perfect commercial space, or looking to transform your property through renovation or construction, Covenant is here to make your vision a reality. Contact owner Travis Atkinson today, and let's build something extraordinary together. Call 502-641-9951.
Just on our last screen, they just showed Coach Andrew Minnis and Ibrahim Kadic talking some strategy. Cameron Cool came in there as well.
And you can see it. Everybody in white in a huddle around each other, not walking off in different portions of the field, staying together. See Igor there guiding his troops. We'll see the status as Gonzalez is putting his boot back on. We'll see if he stays in this one.
Team Spirit in Style Southern Indiana Football Club merchandise is available for purchase. Check out our selection, including foam sledgehammers for those epic goal celebrations, stylish T-shirts, authentic jerseys,
CSIFC,
and much more.
again, just trying to talk things over. Probably, hey guys, let's calm down a little bit. I think we're playing too sporadic right now. When we're getting touches, when we're thinking about soccer, when we're thinking about the soccer that SIFC can play, we're getting our chances. When not, we're breaking down a little bit, making Zane work a little bit too harder than we like to see here in the first half.
Yeah, again, Zane, I mentioned this the last match you and I were here. Zane has two asks. Keep guys out of his goal box, make his life easy today. And so far, he's had to work a lot more than he has all season. However, the game is still early. A lot of time left on the clock. Probably some pre-match nerves, knowing that this is the biggest test of the season so far, knowing that this is going to be a bit more of a competitive match than what they're used to seeing. So
they're going to play this one back. Haji's going to orchestrate from the backfield. And they'll just reset completely. Brandt is something that you're familiar with, just a little bit past your playing days, but still used to it. You're also performing in front of the crowd. Can be, not I want to say a distraction, but that adrenaline gets a little bit up. And you're thinking a little bit different because you're trying just that extra smidge and maybe not the cleanest of what you're thinking. But once you get those nerves away, can't help in the long run. It gives fans a treat after that, as we saw last match here.
yeah, and what these guys are going through right now, too, is they were all so excited for this match. Some pregame jitters, playing in front of the home crowd. It's a beautiful Friday night under the lights. Easy to get a little too excited, play a little jittery in the beginning.
And the strength right now, they seem to be favoring the side closest to our cameras here, working with Fanazi and Nchimwe. That's Mara, and that's a heavy hit. And that's going to be a yellow.
Yeah, good call on the yellow card. Hit him low.
That's going to go on Daniel Guernziza. So an early yellow there. He's got to be careful. Center mid forward.
Now this plays into SIFC's favor. They can reset, get the guys where they want them to be, and try to create.
So they're going to reset the middle third on their part, and they'll try to play it ahead. And that'll get back to Gonzalez. A little pressure. He'll have to get rid of it. He does. Some pressure over there. And that ball through. And with speed, who's going to get there? It's Josh Head, the leading goal scorer for the Golden Lions. 50% of the total goals scored. That ball into the 18.
Josh Head, he's big. He's got that speed. As we just saw it going down the sideline.
Coming up on the 29th minute here in the first half.
One thing I've noticed already so far in this match, John, is BG is very quick to close on the ball.
So they're going to work around. You can see Finazzi over on that far side now. He's just a little bit everywhere. Swiss Army knife.
Great ball down the line.
What can SIFC do with it? They'll get it to Nshimwe.
He thought about it. Thought about ripping one from there.
Irakoze now. He's switched. He was on that left side. Now closest to us. Here's Cam Cool. And Jesus Espinoza said, nope. It's white ball. Play it quick. Finazzi by himself. He has help behind him if he needs it. Into the 18. And no whistle. Jesus Espinoza not interested. Play on.
Great job
Haji,
shutting down the counter.
Haji with a great clear there. And we're talking about Friday Night Lights, and that looked like a little bit of a backside hit in a fly pattern. Someone, a linebacker coming across the middle on that one. That was kind of blatant.
Little linebacker free safety tackle right there.
Playing that cover two, came in hot. And now an opportunity for Teal. Cam Cool's over there. See if he takes it. Looks like he is. He'll set up. He'll wait for his troops to get lined up.
I like what I've seen so far from Cam Cool tonight.
And he will not take it. This will be Finazzi. Service into the middle with the left. Opportunity.
Great little chip.
Gonzalez came out to handle it.
Fortunately, offside.
And we have another Golden Lion down. That's Michael Swirkos, and you know, Coach Evan is not happy to see that. Swirkos is one of the team leaders for BG.
Yep, great leader, goal scorer for them as well. Definitely made a presence so far this evening.
And one thing, Brant, that you know, as we watch this match and just soccer overall, is the most important part of this entire game is the youth. And something that SIFC is creating is our youth academy. It's launched this fall. The SIFC Youth Academy serves as a true development platform for youth within Southern Indiana and surrounding communities. Competing on a national platform, the SIFC Youth Academy will consist of full-time coaching staff, directors, and encompass a full-time training facility, new technologies, and more. If interested or need any further information, go to southernindiana.com and register today. Be sure to stay tuned on all the social media platforms for updates. The SIFC Youth Academy, changing the game, paving the way for more opportunity, more accessibility, and a true pathway for the youth here in Southern Indiana. Got to start somewhere, Brant. Get the ball at their boot as soon as you can.
Absolutely, absolutely. So up in Indy, I actually coach under fives, and that is an experience. If you've ever coached under fives.
Sometimes the butterflies and the dandelions get a little bit more accessible than the ball itself, but that's 5-year-olds for you.
See some somersaults and some cartwheels on the field. Yeah, absolutely. But you got to start somewhere, and the more touches you get on the ball at an earlier age, the better. I started playing when I was 4, fell in love with the game. It starts early.
And just being around good people that volunteer their time like yourself, being around coaches, parents, the support that they get. when they have a shot to play where their heroes are playing right now.
Absolutely. They see the product on the field and they say, I want to be that. I want to do that.
And it goes back to the professionalism of SIFC too. But give credit to Bowling Green too. They have established one themselves down in Bowling Green, and it's amazing. In their 4th year of existence here in the UPSL, they started off, there was 1 team in the conference from Bowling Green. Now there's 3. So they have set the standard down there. And not just attracting the youth and doing their FC academies and all that good stuff for the youth, but other teams taking heed, say, hey, we want to get a showcase. We've got a little bit left in the tank. Let's see what we can do. And now there's 3 teams located solely in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Oh, here's an opportunity. Good recovery. Haji there. Here's a shot deflected.
Great job defensively. Josh Head had created some space. SIFC closed down defensively. Unfortunately, couldn't counter.
So they're going to reset this ball into the middle. Little heavy, but Head's there. And no whistle, play on. This ball's got to get cleared, but it doesn't. And we have a card here. We do.
Josh Head is absolutely making his presence known on the attack for BG right now.
I believe they called that on Cam Cool. And they did. And
yeah, came in late.
so Cam Cool, he's been playing aggressive all night, then he finally gets dinged with the yellow. So we'll have a set piece from probably about 40 yards out.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Minnis does with the way Cameron Cool likes to play. He likes to go in. He likes to tackle hard. It'll be interesting to see what Coach does.
Here's Swierkos. Bends it in. Love kind of had to wait for it. Was making a decision. Saw it was going to go long, let it go. So we'll have a goal kick the other way.
Great job defensively. Zane Love making the presence known, calling out to his guys. Guys, let it go. Great leadership in the back from Zane.
Approaching the 36th minute here in a 0-0 contest. One team used to it, one team not. BG playing a very solid game right now against a very offensive-minded SIFC club, but just haven't generated much. We'll go the other way. Jesus Espinosa, let's go, gentlemen. Haji in a little trouble. That ball cleared out.
The game's gotten a little chippy. I like how the ref is
not letting it get out of hand.
He's not letting it get out of hand. He's keeping everything under control, making sure guys don't lose their cool.
Teal trying to find some rhythm. Who's it going to come from? Play that right side. That's Mara. Here's David.
I've heard some chants of "Let's go Teal" from the crowd on the other side, trying to get the boys in Teal into the match.
Shimway had a back heel there, but no one was home to collect it. Some pressure.
Great footwork.
That's amazing footwork. Ziza does have the yell. He's got to be careful. Approaching the 37th minute here in a 0-0 contest. Ball sent long, and long enough for Love to collect it. And Brand, don't want to speak too early here, but in the 37th minute, I don't think right now it's who's going to have the best offensive possession. It's who makes a mistake first.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
There was a good run and a little bit of pressure. Gonzalez will clear it out.
Yeah, like you said, possession-wise, both teams seem to be controlling the midfield, controlling possession. It's who makes a mistake, who makes that run. It's a great tackle.
And we will go the other way. Couple of smiles there, and we'll play some more soccer once everything gets situated.
Pretty hard tackle along the side, the far side there, John.
Interesting tidbit is that Coach Evan Sutherland has had some connection with this SIFC club, coaching a few in their youth. A couple names that came to mind. Nate Jones not on the roster today, but part of that SIFC club. And then number 13, worked with Cam Cool as a youngster. So Coach Sutherland knows a little bit about the teal. I'm sure they've grown on since then, but it's a great thing about Coach Sutherland from the Bowling Green side is that doesn't matter who they play for, as long as they're playing, I'm happy. But I'm sure he doesn't want to see his former student come up with a quick one or put an assist to someone's boot to give him a 1-0 lead. And that's what we're looking for on either side. Who's going to get that first strike?
Well, and John, I'm sure Coach Minnis can attest to this, is one of the best things about coaching is not only teaching your players, but watching them love the game that you love and seeing them succeed. It's huge.
Now working the far side of the pitch. Just past the 39th minute in a scoreless match so far. Trying to work that midfield. And one thing that we always see, Brant, even in the away games, we know this, is the patience that SIFC is able to work with. They don't really force anything. They know when to strike and create the opportunities.
Great switch.
Tirakoze, one-on-one. Into the middle.
What's been great to see tonight, too, John, is even when Bowling Green has had a good run, SIFC has been patient defensively. They've been disciplined defensively, which is what Coach Minnis has talked to us about. Bowling Green is getting chances, but SIFC is not getting rattled at the back.
And I'll tell you, I just didn't want to say anything because I wanted it to resonate what we're hearing. This is UPSL soccer on a Friday night here in New Albany. This is not Fishers versus Carmel, Greyhounds, state football final. This is Friday night soccer on April 19th. And it's a beautiful sight to see.
I was going to say, those stands are full over there, John. It's a cool, crisp April 19th Friday evening under the lights.
My biggest concern, maybe operations manager CJ Watkins going to let me know, do they have the teal cotton candy? And we do. We're on point. That's how deep they've gone, is that the cotton candy is even teal colored.
Might have to try that at halftime, John.
This temple was built on teal cotton candy.
Great step.
That's Igor. He'll get it over to the wing now. It's Finn Rayleigh. And good stick right there from BG. Rayleigh tries to recover, but we're going the other way. Now here's the ball. With speed, there's a tug of the jersey from Antone. And that'll come back.
Yeah.
I'm sure since we're in the Hoosier State, we could probably call that a clear take foul.
Yeah, definitely a clear yellow card there, John. Pulled him on a clear breakaway.
So Antone with the jersey tug earns a yellow. That's SIFC's second. Risky play.
I never call a yellow card a smart call or a smart play, but it helps his defense reset because they were clear in.
Now a service into the 18. Fanazi was there. Still in trouble, headed away.
Oh, ball.
Good play.
Great
and that ball will
too.
go the other way, and that's going to stay with SIFC. So great anticipation on the defensive end from the teal.
Brilliant footwork led to a great counterattack. Unfortunately, BG with the slide tackle.
We're coming up on the 43rd minute, scoreless here.
This has been a great first half, John. It's been back and forth both ways, and nobody has been able to put one in the back of the net yet, and it's been very entertaining.
That's one of the things. Everybody wants to see the offensive shootout and see goals upon goals, but the shots that we've seen have been good. But some great saves. But the defense has really shined here for both clubs. That's why we're tied 0-0.
Yeah, it's a great defensive battle so far.
The 18. And no whistle. David went down a little heavy. Looks around. And we're going to switch fields coming up on the 44th minute. And just exactly what we expected, Brant. This wasn't going to be a shootout.
Right.
These are two very disciplined teams. There's Cam Cool. Play on. An opportunity here. Cool with the left. Easy collect for Gonzalez. He'll just fall on it in no hurry. Remember, Gonzalez got a little shaken up on that left leg. Looks to be moving around okay now.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cam Cool didn't get all of it. He saw the opportunity, just didn't get all of it on the ball.
There might be a little bit of extended time here in the first half. This is not college soccer where it ends strictly at 45. So they plan on adding about 3 minutes to the clock for the injuries.
Yep, couple injuries, a little bit at a time. BG taking their time to get the ball back in.
In no hurry. You don't want to make a mistake here late. And it is, Brand. I think it's a matter of
great pressure.
Someone can strike here. Finazzi with a little turn. He's going to get nudged. That'll go the other way.
This is a great opportunity for SIFC right before the half.
And we saw that in the last game. It got real late into injury time. And SIFC was able to get one going into the break. So we'll see what they can do here. Finazzi a little shaken up there.
Yep, holding his chest, looking a little winded there.
Hoping he's okay. Key component. Buenos Aires, Argentina, off his left, into the 18. Backside, headed left, no real danger. And once again, they'll just calmly walk the ball up in no hurry here, coming up on the 46th minute. Injury time, 0-0. Gonzalez pushes him forward. He won't take it. And just both sides. You do not want to make a mistake here. That'll go the other way.
Came cool, played it quick.
To the right side. Finazzi, he's been busy over there on that right wing. Well, the foul will go the other way.
Yep, no real hurry here.
And Cool came over.
Good step.
Gets it. They'll send it into the middle, around the midline. Looking for help. That ball just, now it's going to get played back. He's playing not to make a mistake right now.
Great ball by Finazzi.
Irakoze. Back to Mateo. And Finazzi went down real hard. You could kind of hear that. Hope that wasn't a knee-to-knee.
Yeah, that was a hard collision. And they're playing it out.
And it's a class move by BG to knock that out. Because Finazzi went down hard. We could hear that from up here.
Yeah, that didn't sound good.
And he's going to need a minute. He could have got the wind knocked out of him. Could have been a knee to knee.
I don't know what it was, but it was loud up here.
Good friends at Chicken Salad Chick, proud sponsor of Southern Indiana FC. Make their food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. 12 flavors of chicken salad, soups, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving traditional, savory, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, there is something for everyone. Visit Chicken Salad Chick on Veterans Parkway in Jeffersonville and coming soon to the Oxmoor Mall in Louisville, or order online today. And that's the sign you want to see. Finazzi up. Good sportsmanship by BG there.
Yeah, definitely a good sight to see him up and moving.
They'll just kind of clear this out. I think everybody's content with letting this get to the half and let everybody recollect themselves for 15 minutes. It's been a doozy so far.
It's been a great back and forth battle. Coming into this match, this is what I really wanted to see from SIFC. How can they hold up against a team like Bowling Green, their first true test of the season? We knew it was going to be a lot of back and forth between the two teams, pressure from both sides, and they've held up nicely defensively.
Soccer in a true form, Brant.
Absolutely.
You know, the excitement doesn't have to be always in the net. If you're playing quality soccer, quality touches, playing good defense, you get a little of everything. And there's the whistle at the first half. We're tied at 0. We're going to take a break, but you're watching Southern Indiana FC Soccer on a Friday night in New Albany here on the ISC Sports Network.
Welcome to Chicken Salad Chick.
I've been looking for love. I forgot what I missed, but I remember that high. The first thing I'd say, this is pure, this is perfect. Something nothing else can do, just you. So give me you.
There's no place like the Chick.
Southern Indiana FC.
Into the 18, turns, and finds the back of the net.
Season tickets are on sale right now. Just $50. And tickets to all 6 spring 2024 regular season home matches. VIP training sessions to watch and interact with the team. And 15% off all merchandise at SIFCmerch.com.
1-0 on an absolutely beautiful strike.
Southern Indiana FC.
The home crowd is absolutely loving this.
Fear the teal.
Hey everybody out there with Southern Indiana FC, the new pro team in Southern Indiana. My name is Bill Green with Oxenus Partners Wealth Management. You can look me up at billgreen.co and you'll find all the information you need to get a hold of me at my office and schedule a meeting to come in and talk about financial planning, retirement planning, estate planning needs, insurance planning needs, pretty much anything that a fiduciary financial advisor would help with. You take care.
The Green Valley Soccer Complex in New Albany, Indiana. On the game 2 of the home schedule for Southern Indiana FC, tied at 0 with a very gritty and determined and skilled Bowling Green Golden Lions club. Alongside my broadcast partner, Brant McCoskey, I'm John Natale. And Brant, you know, you play FIFA and you want to get as many goals as possible. You're playing online. You're trying to score it up 11, 12-0. This one we've got 0s, but it's been great soccer so far.
It's been fantastic soccer so far. It's something that Southern Indiana FC hasn't seen so far this season, a 0-0 halftime, but right now it's great soccer. It's what you love to see. It's back and forth. It's been a lot of fun so far.
And you can see our shot there. You can see the crowd. There's a mascot there, unyet to be named. They're going to be holding a fan contest to name that. I came up with Tack Hammer. That's what Tack, because it's teal and black, teal, ack black. He's got the hammer, Tack Hammer, call him Tack.
I love it.
That's just my suggestion, though. However, when you see everything that's going on out in the grandstands there, and just before this, we had bouncy castles. We had Lily running the merch booth, just everything. You can see the signs. It's an environment, Brant, that here in the state of Indiana where we grow basketball, we're growing a different other sport, and it's soccer down here in New Albany, and it's fantastic. Got to thank River City Mortgage, the brains, the operation behind this, Nick Hunter and his team. Jessica Miller-Koopman at home with husband Matt celebrating his 38th birthday. I've seen a good one so far. Also Mosquito Joe. Not quite that weather yet for mosquitoes, but when they come out, boy, thank God for Mosquito Joe on that one. Derby City Pizza, Southern Style Pizza. Several locations. There's one right up the road here in New Albany. Got locations in Louisville, a little bit further down south, but great Southern Style Pizza. And, of course, New Albany Heating and Cooling. Just amazing how they go out and ask, but Brant, it's who wants to get involved. I think they're getting more incoming calls than they are able to get out. It's not the cold calling that we're all used to. People are coming to them, and this is why. Look on the field right now.
Yeah,
We've been
this
talking
is
about
fantastic.
youth, and this is fan participation. This is what everybody looks for.
Yeah, we've got some players out on the field with the kids as well. This is awesome to see on a Friday night.
You can see at the top of the 18, if we can get a camera shot there, the gentleman in the white hat is team owner Nick Hunter. And it's a good thing Zane Love's in goal and not the mascot. Let that one go by. But, Brent, let's talk strategy.
Yeah.
Your coach, Evan Sutherland, and your BG, and you have a team across the pitch from you that has scored 16 goals in 3 games. And basically five halves of soccer, not a full 6. We can kind of get into that later, what happened last week. But, and there's, you can see Nick Hunter running around.
Nick Hunter playing ball boy.
Yes, he is. And that's what you love. That's your team owner right there. Out there with the fans, the youth, doing a little bit of everything, getting involved. But back to what I said, Evan Sutherland, you're hanging tough with the best team. And, Brant, when I say best team in the league, I'm literally saying the best team in the league. Best goal differential based on their goals of average per contest and the halves they played. Number 1, 3-0, outscoring their opponents by 15. But you're right there with them.
If I'm Coach Evan Sutherland, I'm very pleased with how my team is playing, my defense especially, but what I'm doing on the attack. They are creating so many chances that SIFC hasn't seen. Zane Love has been super busy back there. He's made great stops, but if I'm Coach Sutherland, I am very pleased with how my team is playing right now.
And then you look at the home squad. You look at Andrew Minnis. My team is in a situation here that we're not used to. We've played 3 games. We've scored in every half, multiple goals. We're up by multiple goals at every halftime. We're tied at 0. We really can't get anything going. A few good shots. Great saves by Gonzalez, by Bowling Green. But do you sense there might be a frustration that they may come out with to say, hey, what's going on? This isn't what we're used to.
Well, if I'm Coach Minnis, I'm also pleased because you're also looking at it, hey, it's our first year in the league. It's our first true test of the season. We're at 0-0 at halftime. What chances have we created? We've had a couple good shots. Okay, great. Defensively, we are working very strong together. We're doing great. They haven't scored either. So if I'm Coach Minnis, am I a little frustrated? Yes. If I'm the players, am I a little frustrated? Yes. But they also came out a little jittery in the beginning. Took a minute to get their heads wrapped around the match, but I think they'll come out in the second half a little bit more. I wouldn't say prepared because they were definitely prepared. I think they're going to put a little bit more pressure on the ball moving forward.
The sun has set. The full-blown lights on now, playing under the lights here on a cool Friday night, mid-April. And both teams tied at 0. We come back, we'll talk a little bit more strategy. You're watching Friday Night Soccer here on the IC Sports Network.
Welcome to Chicken Salad Chick.
I've been looking for love. I forgot what I missed, but I remember that high. The first thing I'd say, this is pure, this is perfect. Something nothing else can do, just you. So give me you.
There's no place like the Chick.
Indiana FC.
to the 18, turns, oh, and finds the back of the net.
Season tickets are on sale right now. Just $50. And tickets to all 6 spring 2024 regular season home matches. VIP training sessions to watch and interact with the team. And 15% off all merchandise at SIFCmerch.com.
1-0 on an absolutely beautiful strike.
Southern Indiana FC.
The home crowd is absolutely loving this.
Fear the teal.
Hey everybody out there with Southern Indiana FC, the new pro team in Southern Indiana. My name is Bill Green with Oxenus Partners Wealth Management. You can look me up at billgreen.co and you'll find all the information you need to get a hold of me at my office and schedule a meeting to come in and talk about financial planning, retirement planning, estate planning needs, insurance planning needs, pretty much anything that a fiduciary financial advisor would help with. You take care, and I'll see you at the games.
Crowd is alive and well here, the Green Valley Soccer Complex on a cool, crisp Friday night in mid-April. Southern Indiana FC 0, Bowling Green Golden Lions 0. And as they are out here, and in just a few months, we'll have an official watch party place to hang out at, and that's the Doghouse Beer Garden, the home of mind-blowing hot dogs, burgers, sausages, and chicken served on Grilled King's Hawaiian rolls, coming soon here to New Albany. Your official watch party zone for Southern Indiana Football Club is opening this May. And with more than 50 locations nationwide, they deliver practically everywhere.
Friday Night Lights, John. These are the games that I used to love to get up for. These are fantastic matches.
And we can see right there just the age bracket. You can see anybody, people as young as you mentioned, Brant, you were playing when you were 4 years old. I'm surprised you can remember that far along. I don't remember what I was doing. I don't remember what happened yesterday, so I'm kind of out of that conversation. When we talk about Youth Academy, Southern Indiana FC Youth Academy will launch this fall. Youth Academy will serve as a true development platform for youth within Southern Indiana and the surrounding communities, competing on a national platform. The SIFC Youth Academy will consist of full-time coaching staff, directors, and encompass a full-time training facility, new technologies, and more. If you're interested or need any further information, go to southernindiana.com and register today. And be sure to look at all the social media outlets for updates. The SIFC Youth Academy, changing the game, paving the way for more opportunity, more accessibility, and a true pathway for the youth of Southern Indiana. Both teams, who's going to be that one to squeak through, to maybe steal a ball that was hit a little heavy? Cross it maybe goes a little too long, maybe a miscommunication somewhere. The ones you got to look out for on Bowling Green are the names that we mentioned. Swierkos doesn't really do much in the box, but he's a good setup, good facilitator, does have 2 goals, but most of his effectiveness is on the outside of that box, sending it in. And of course, he's looking for none other than Josh Head, number 9. Leads this Golden Lions club with 4 goals on their total of 8, so 50% of the goal scoring comes from number 9.
Yeah, Josh Head definitely making his presence known in the attack in the match so far. And he's one of those guys that can and will take advantage of any opportunity he gets inside the box.
Number 11, Braden Myers-Curry. You can see the Valderrama haircut there. He's been effective. He's caused some opportunities in the box for the Golden Lions.
Yeah, we've seen some great speed from him down the line, creating some great goal-scoring opportunities.
And then you go to the other side of the pitch, Brant. You try to figure out, I mean, there's plenty of names that we can say on this SIFC club. You know, BFA, what he scored last game. He's come in. He's been a presence. Fenazi's been all over the pitch. He's been on the right, the left, mid, back, everywhere. Haji can come on a free kick. You know, who's going to get that opportunity? Or will it be someone that we haven't said a lot? You know, Francisco Antone has a goal this season. He's usually containing that back line. Made a, you never want to say yellow card is a good call, but maybe one of the most important plays of this match so far, because that was a clear breakaway.
Yeah.
And able to get the jersey, you know, take foul, clear path foul.
Yeah, he's lucky it wasn't more than just a yellow, because that was a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Lucky for him, the ref just pulled out a yellow. But like you said, you know, Fenazi has been all over the field. Cam Cool has been controlling the middle of the field, controlling the tempo. So if I'm Andrew Minnis, I'm telling my team, continue to stay disciplined at the back, create goal-scoring opportunities, be ruthless in front of the net, and make sure that we are controlling the midfield.
And as we look at both teams coming out, you got to pay attention to number 1, Oliver Gonzalez in goal, wearing that bright yellow jersey. Suffered a little bit of an injury, but he seems to be moving around okay. And there is a substitution. We saw at the end of that first half is that Fanazi came out and had a hard hit. Not too sure what happened, but Sidi Mohammed will replace him. And we'll hope that number 30 is okay, but Sidi sure can do some work in his own right.
Yeah,
you mentioned the depth of SIFC. So Minnis sure not happy that number 30's out, but take care of the injury. Don't aggravate it. We'll see what's wrong, but Sidi has a chance here.
What's amazing about SIFC compared to other teams that they've played with so far this season is that they have incredible chemistry with whoever's on the field, the trust that they have in one another, the teammates that they are on the field. It doesn't matter who's on the pitch. They work well together. It stinks to see Fanazi come out of the match because, like you and I were just talking about a couple minutes ago, he was been all over the field tonight.
So now we're going to see what both coaches drew up at halftime for a second half. Be around 45 minutes to decide this one here in New Albany.
If I'm SIFC, I'm attacking and attacking quickly.
Force the pressure. Try to make Bowling Green work on their back heels. Push them backwards. So they'll start closest to us. Zirakoze is going to play it all the way back to his keeper. And you just want to keep a steady eye there on Braden Myers, number 11.
He's been pretty fierce up top tonight. I like what SIFC is doing. They're keeping possession. They're not rushing the ball this time.
Good soccer there, just a little heavy for Rayleigh coming up our side. That'll be a throw-in for the Golden Lions. Let's go Green Shields, number 25 on the throw-in.
Another aspect to watch going into this half is a lot of chippy fouls in the first half and a lot of set pieces given away. So make sure, if I'm SIFC, I'm making sure that I'm not giving up any set pieces close to my box.
Well, so far, our officiating crew, Jesus Espinosa, James Gibson, William Granite, and Cody Gibson have done a good job of keeping this one contained. When there's a foul, but if it's not too egregious, we play on.
Yeah, they're letting them play, which is good.
This ball's sent forward, and Love has to come out quick to collect that.
I don't know if there was some miscommunication on that one or if he was just a little late coming off his line.
This ball's sent long and real long.
Great ball.
BFA there. Just couldn't collect it. Playing to the middle. Just trying to find a settle, find a home. All of our clean shots, our replays, coming from our fantastic ISC crew tonight. Vince, Charlie, Elijah, Dalton, and David, thank you so much.
The all-star crew.
It's fantastic. Our Indianapolis crew came down here, set up early, got everything going. Makes our job so much easier up here in the booth. I'll run down the right side.
Well, and just from our side, John, we can see how beautiful this facility is. Our viewers can see it on the screen, what our team is producing. This facility is fantastic.
A site home to the New Albany Bulldogs, boys and girls soccer team at New Albany High School. Elementary school right behind us, but just a fantastic facility. And who's going to get something going here? Approaching the 49th minute early here in the second half.
And so far, it's a lot of what we saw in the first half, John. Just a lot of back and forth.
And just looking for help. Now Cool to the outside. A little 1-2 soccer, and that one heavy for Rayleigh. Be a throw-in for BG.
Great build-up.
This portion of the game brought to you by Foreverlong Kentuckiana, the premium synthetic turf provider of SIFC, specializing in residential putting greens, playgrounds, dog runs, and mini sports fields, as well as commercial dog parks, full sports fields, and playgrounds. No job too big or too small with Foreverlong Kentuckiana. The grass is always greener with Foreverlong.
Big giveaway by BG in the back.
Could have been that costly mistake, but sails wide.
David Ibrahimkic had the opportunity. Unfortunately went wide. Great strike, though. SIFC needs to keep that pressure up. We've seen it time and time again in these matches so far this season, the pressure that they've had. Haven't seen much of that tonight.
Now BG working the right side of the pitch, playing into the middle. Long ball. That just cleared long by the Teal.
Good clearance, just time to reset.
See Coach Nick Sturrett there on the sideline. In the black, there's Coach Andrew Minnis in the gray hoodie. Up and coaching their squads from both sides.
Again, it's early in the second half, but so far I've seen SIFC a lot calmer on the ball.
Had a good shot of BG head coach Evan Sutherland there. Rayleigh just looking where to settle it. And he'll take it here. Looking for help. They didn't like that. Play on. So good
Great
recovery
tackle.
defense there. And we'll go the other way. Here's an opportunity. Oh, pushed away. Good deflection by the BG back line.
Again, both teams defensively tonight have been so solid. Just when you think you have advantage, a good step, a good tackle, ball's going the other way.
I think in these first 51 minutes, Brand, is that you could take any youth academy coach and say, gentlemen, ladies, here's how we're supposed to play defense. And watch this first 51
exactly
minutes.
It. You're absolutely right. This is exactly
this contest. Staying stationary, not letting players turn, get any runs. Double teams to the guys who can really do something at their feet, not getting those opportunities.
And how quickly they're closing on the ball has been excellent tonight on both sides.
That ball, and Gonzalez with the height advantage.
So far, SIFC creating multiple opportunities.
Who is going to break this drought? Or will it be anybody? Will we end this thing 0-0? Rayleigh with a casual back scratch. Nothing to see here. We'll play on.
One thing I've noticed, John, is BG is looking to play a ball over the top. We've seen multiple of those tonight. If I'm SIFC, I'm carefully watching for that because they do not want to get beat by a long ball.
Myers up there playing pretty much in line with that back line of SIFC. Currenziza up there too. Oh, here's a turnover. An opportunity for the Golden Lions on the right side.
Yeah, bad giveaway in the back. Oh, great step. What can
Guerrero
Finn do?
had it, but that's great recovery defense. And now Rayleigh into the middle. That ball just not heavy enough, but cleared back. Zane Love's going to pick it up, and I'll leave it at his feet.
Hey, vamos, Dula, sigue, Dula, no te pongas a alegar. Juega, güey, juega.
Again, defense outshining everything right now.
See a three-man front up there. It's Josh Head, number 9. Always got to be leery of where he lurks.
Great footwork.
When he lost a turnover, so we'll go the other way. And we'll play on. Francisco Antone around a lot of collisions here in this one as we enter the 54th minute. Antone really busy back there in the back line, but one of the team leaders, team captain.
Who's going to get there first?
And that ball finds the back of the net.
Again, John, you said who's going to make the first mistake. A great through ball.
And we had mentioned it, that Braden Myers was playing up front. He was playing against that back line, got a run, and past the sliding kick save from Zane Love. And it's Bowling Green who breaks the tie, 1-0 here in the 54th minute.
Yeah, brilliant ball down the line. Excellent finish. Zane Love, unfortunately, even with his big frame, couldn't get a foot on it.
So now having to do something they have not done all season long is that Southern Indiana FC has to play from behind and recapture a goal to tie this.
Like we said before, John, this team has chemistry. They trust one another. Important thing, keep your head up, keep your composure, push the ball forward. Don't make any mistakes at the back.
And that ball out on the far side.
And if I'm SIFC right now, I'm pushing to get a quick answer.
Sidi Muhammad replaced Fanazi after a collision late in the first half. And they'll play this back, so they're going to reset. Here's Irakoze. We'll see what he can do on our side. Back to the middle. 56 minutes here gone. And a 1-0 lead for the BG Golden Lions. Rayleigh had a run down the left side. Good anticipation from Green Shields.
Great stop defensively. Rayleigh made that great run down the side. Unfortunate. Got it knocked away.
So what can Rayleigh do here? Working the side closest to us. We're going to play the middle. And now reset all the way back. And Cam Cool, few mistakes there, was lucky to get it back to Zane Love. A lot of Golden Lions closing in around number 13.
And guess who was there again? Number 11, Braden Myers-Curry.
Here's a good long ball. Igor on it. He has an opportunity. Just has to put it in the back of the net. And there's the equalizer.
Ibrahim Kadic put on the pressure. It worked out for him. Slides it past the keeper. And look at that, celebrating with the kids on the sideline. That's fantastic. What a finish. And just like that, what I just talked about, getting the quick answer.
Oliver Gonzalez had to make a business decision on that one on a great ball. It was either the ball or Ibrahim Kadic, and it was number 11 who came through and opened net back of the right corner. We're tied at ones.
Okay, now they're both on the board.
We're back at zeros.
We're back at zeros.
We're back at zeros. We're back in just about 2 minutes. It took Southern Indiana to recollect themselves, a place where they haven't been before. Well, now we see how they reacted to that. Stayed calm, patient, waited for a mistake. Oliver made one. Ibrahim Kadic.
Well, and like you said, John, SIFC had not had to play from the back all season. What I was scared of, since they haven't had to play from behind before, is are they going to put their heads down? Are they going to just make mistake after mistake? No, they were resilient. They came back and they got a quick answer, which is exactly what they needed.
They decided this is the worst 2 minutes and 37 seconds of the season. We don't like this. Let's change the outcome, and they did.
And now we're seeing more and more pressure from SIFC. Definite momentum swing right there.
So now we're back where we started, just a shade under 230. BG got a quick one on a great strike on Braden Myers to beat Zane Love.
Oh, look at the speed.
And now here's an opportunity. Oh, great save by Gonzalez. Had to do it again, had to come out of his box.
Gonzalez came all the way out of his box to make that tackle. A risky decision by the keeper, but it worked out.
And there's a trouble ball. But calmly played back to Zane Love. So the intensity picking up here. We haven't even reached the 60th minute yet.
And again, Braden Myers-Curry for BG, creating the pressure once again.
And BG, with the 1-1 record, nothing to lose here. Absolutely nothing to lose. This is your third game. You have a chance to knock off number one. And I think that Coach Evan Sutherland, even though everybody wants a win, I think he's content to walk off with a draw. But we know that Teal does not want that. They want to get these 3 points. So they'll see where they can get number two. There's a great ball right there. Rayleigh.
Really making a great run. Can he get something inside? Great tackle.
And you could see Douglas Guerrero just eyeing him up the whole time. Kind of laid a quick shoulder into him, but we're going to have a set piece from the left side of the pitch as far of a corner.
Coach Andrew Menace and the boys in Teal right now, they want these 3 points. They're going into the toughest stretch of their season these next few weeks. They want to walk away with 3 points tonight.
So here's the goal scorer, David Mukahidich. He'll take it off his right boot. See where he plays this. Sends it in, long
great
post.
Ball in.
It's a great knock away from Gonzalez. Ball cleared out. And who's going to get there first? Zane Love has it.
Great save by Gonzalez. Pushed it all the way back to Zane Love. SIFC now having to reset.
Gonzalez has done a very commendable job in goal. Had to make a strict business decision on that 50-50 ball. He got beat. But overall, he's played a fantastic game.
He's had an incredible match so far. He's made some very good saves. Again, for that last one, came all the way out of his box. Again, another risky decision.
And referee Jesus Espinoza pointed to the sideline. Not sure what he was pointing at. We stopped play.
Cam Cool standing over the ball right now. Looking a little confused.
I think we have a substitution.
Yep.
We do. That's going to bring Alice Pacheco. He spells Benjamin Music. So not sure if that was an injury or just maybe a little winded. Do get the sub, though. And we get our first look at Alex Pacheco.
It was kind of a sloppy turnover before Cam Cool played it out. Kind of a sloppy turnover by SIFC. I don't know if they weren't set.
All the hands go up, and the ball will go to black. Kind of a sloppy touch there. Ball still, but Greensdale able to get it back. SIFC atop the KY Tennessee Conference here in the UPSL, 3-0. FC Leopards, another BG team, also at 3-0. Bowling Green at 5th, 1-1.
Great ball in.
And that ball just a little heavy.
Gonzalez coming out to make the save again. Quick off his line that time.
Making very smart plays, and I think that left ankle is quite okay. And we'll have a whistle going the other way. coming up on the 64th minute. And what has been a world-class soccer match, mostly on the defensive end, but 2 great goals scored by each club. We're tied at 1s.
Yeah, if I'm both coaches right now, this is what I love to see from my team. Defensively, we're sound. On the attack, we're creating opportunities. Both teams are controlling the ball in the midfield.
That ball long, and I think we have a substitution that looks like Lee Florexile. Number 3, we'll see who comes out.
Lee Florexile.
It is Lee.
BFA.
You know, John.
BFA. BFA and Shimwe.
Fantastic match for him.
He's done really well, caused a lot of pressure up top. But we talk about being able to replace somebody as Lee Florexile. If you don't keep your eyes on number 3, something can happen. It can happen very, very quick.
He's got speed. He can create opportunities himself, create for others as well. 2 weeks ago when you and I were here, John, he was down the throat of the keeper. Seemed like more than half the match. He was down the throat of the keeper. Came away with 1 goal that match.
And the crowd here,
getting into it.
I'll tell you. The only thing that's missing is a boat going overseas, because this is so reminiscent of smaller crowds, but they are making some noise here.
Yeah, they're making their presence known, and it's so fun to see.
Brant, you and I are a good 100 yards away.
Yeah.
But we can hear them loud as day. Good clear. And just fighting for possession. Bodies fall, heads turn, ball still in play. Headed back, and Gonzalez take his time.
Looks like we got an injury on the field.
And we do. It's a BG player. Not sure what happened here. It's all in the back of his head.
Yeah, in that previous segment, John, there was a lot of back and forth. Nobody could really settle it out of the air.
That's Swierko's.
Second time he's been down tonight, unfortunately.
Want to recognize one of SIFC's great sponsors, Covenant Realty. Discover the difference with Covenant, your trusted partner for residential and commercial real estate sales, as well as building and remodeling projects. Whether you're searching for your dream home, seeking the perfect commercial space, or looking to transform your property through renovation or construction, Covenant is here to make your vision a reality. Contact owner Travis Atkinson today, and let's build something extraordinary together. Call 502-641-9951. Alongside my broadcast partner, Brant McCoskey, I'm John Natale on just an absolutely gorgeous Friday night in New Albany, Indiana, for the second home game of Southern Indiana FC, facing their toughest challenge to date, Bowling Green Golden Lions.
It's been fun, John. It's been a fun match tonight. Looks like Swierkos has gone out. Took a shot to the back of the head.
And we're back underway. It's one thing throughout all sports that we've seen a big concentration on is concussion protocol. And soccer, clearly one of the biggest sports that can happen, just because everybody open. The pads you're supposed to have is usually not worn. And we're talking about shin guards. But it has been an aggressive game from both sides.
Yeah, a lot of big hits tonight. Yeah, you hate to see Swierkos go out. He was definitely present on the field, made a lot of great plays for his team down the line, and
You know, one of the key
Strong
leaders. Yep, one of the key leaders that Coach Evan Sutherland praised coming into this one. So we'll see how the Gold Lions shape up with one of their leaders off the pitch. First things first, let's just make sure the young man's okay. And the Arcosa going to switch fields. Far side of us.
Good run. Great
Oh,
run.
here's a ball into the 18. Now was Florexile, maybe just a little bit too quick. Didn't see the flag goes up. It seems that it did. And yep, he saw something.
Yeah, questioning the call. Unfortunately, a little too quick on timing that run.
And it looked like he was on with 25 right there, green shields.
Yeah,
that's
he
a
looked
great
on.
shot from our camera crew. But the call is a call, and we're going to go the other way.
Unfortunate call, but with Lee Florexile up there up top, he's going to have more opportunities, John.
Somehow Southern FC retains possession, so I'm not sure what the call is here. We'll try to figure it out. We'll see if we can get something relayed up here on the 70th minute. We'll have a substitution. It's Camilo Bustos and Coach Sutherland. Talk about a team leader coming off the bench. That's theirs. Golden Lions, number 26. One thing that he mentioned, Brant, was the communication between the Latino players versus everybody else, and that Camilo Bustos really brings everything together, able to translate, keep everybody on side, which is a great thing, and right into the hands of Gonzalez. So a good ball off the head, just not enough to get around the big keeper.
Yeah, Bustos, another great leader on the field for BG.
Plays Douglas Guerrero. So both teams trying to find an offensive strike here. The 71st minute and a 1-1 tie at the moment. Just a lot of contact.
Again, we saw this in the first half, John, just a little chippy, but the refs doing a great job keeping it under control.
Sidi Muhammad, who's working hard on that right wing over there, stays in possession with the teal. Now here's Finn Rayleigh in the middle. Just a little bit too heavy off his feet. That's Florexile. Going the other way. And one thing that we got to watch out for is that Florexile, even though very aggressive, does have a couple yellows, doesn't want to pick up another one. One thing that this Southern Indiana FC squad has really showcased in their first 3 games is their ability to keep calm. No matter what the circumstance, no matter how hard the hit, how big the tackle, maybe a wrong call, they stay under control.
Yeah, they've all been very cool-headed. There have been a couple pretty hard hits in the first couple matches that we've seen. And they've stayed cool, calm, collected throughout.
But life is much easier when you're up 4-0 or 3-0, 5-0, whatever it is. When you're tied 1-1, a little bit more pressure on you.
Yep, you can't let the frustration get to you. Especially the intensity starting to pick up. We're getting later into the match. This is when those I don't know what to call them, John. Those interesting feelings where the frustration is starting to peek through. You're still excited about the match. You're just waiting for
a multitude of emotions.
Absolutely.
And you don't know which one to choose.
Yep, absolutely.
You have adrenaline going, but you have anger, you have frustration, the excitement of, hey, if we get that second goal, our crowd's going to go nuts.
But you don't want to make a mistake at the back as well.
Exactly. You got to all contain. It's that web that you build in kindergarten. You start with a word, you go out. This one, you have to go in. Takes 5 or 6 of those emotions, create one.
But that's where that chemistry for SIFC comes into play. That's where that trust with one another comes into play.
And that's that leadership you're going to see from Haji, hear it from Haji David, Diallo, Igor, Zane Love. Can hear him throughout the entire match.
But again, from Bowling Green as well, they have a lot of great chemistry, and they clearly trust one another out there on the pitch. Doesn't matter who's out there as well.
Swierko's, unfortunately, he went out, but still Walter Ramos out there, Kevin Ahmad, Josh Head. Just a lot of leadership on both squads. Just who can put it together here in roughly the next 16 minutes or so. Go the other way.
Both of these teams, John, have showcased some great talent tonight.
This portion of the game brought to you by Chicken Salad Chick. They make their food from scratch every day using the freshest ingredients. 12 flavors of chicken salad, soup, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Traditional, savory, spicy, whatever you prefer. Maybe fruity and nutty chicken salad. They have something for everyone. Visit Chicken Salad Chick on Veterans Parkway in Jeffersonville. And coming soon to the Oxmoor Mall in Louisville, where you can order online today. And interesting as we head to the 75th minute. Is Coach Evan Sutherland, his Golden Lions, content? I'm just trying to keep it 1-1. Will they put pressure on? And Southern Indiana FC. We kind of know what their game plan is, just who's going to get it for them.
Great shield there, getting Josh Head off the ball.
I'm sure some of our viewer audience away from the pitch, I couldn't be here tonight. I'm sure some people in the crowds and even people on the bench. Boy, wish they could see number 33 out there, Taiki Ozawa. But a good squad out there nonetheless. Now David in the 18, fancy footwork. Through ball just a little bit high. That was Floor Exile there.
Great opportunity created there. Unfortunately, just too high for Floor Exile. Floor Exile with those fresh legs, he's been all over the pitch so far.
And right now, that's going to be the advantage for Southern Indiana FC. Lots of tired legs out there. The substitution was made for Bustos, more of a midfielder, not really a scoring threat. But Floor Exile is, and just one mistake by that BG back line could get number 3 free and put one in the back of the net. 76th minute. Now here's an opportunity in space with the left, and it sails high.
Into the parking lot.
That would have been good for 3 from about 36 yards out. The Bengals are watching. Bran, even though 1-1, one of the most fundamentally sound soccer matches that you could have asked for here on a Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been, like we've talked about, it's been fun to watch. A lot of back and forth. Such a defensive-heavy matchup, which has been excellent entertainment if you're a defensive fan. If you like to see a lot of goals scored, not the match for you, but definitely a fundamentally sound match for sure.
And in the goal scored, it shows what happened to capitalize off a mistake. 2 mistakes were made,
Absolutely.
and both teams able to capitalize off that.
Yep.
So when the defense broke down, the offensive continuity of each team took over and able to find the back of the net. That's why we're tied at 1s.
Yep, BG had a little relief. They got one on the board. 2 minutes and 37 seconds later, SIFC took advantage of a mistake in the back, equalized, and that's exactly what Coach Minnis wanted to see as well.
And they're going to play this back. Green Shields all the way back to his keeper, Gonzalez. As our viewing audience watching at home, you'll soon have a new place to support your Southern Indiana FC. The Doghouse Beer Garden, home of mind-blowing hot dogs, burgers, sausages, and chicken. Here's a cross into the middle. And that ball is going to slightly roll out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in. As you'll be able to watch this all coming soon to New Albany, the official watch party zone for Southern Indiana FC. It's a Doghouse Beer Garden. Over 50 locations nationwide. You may have had it. And if you have, you are so excited that they're coming here to New. I know we are. This ball will get played back all the way to Gonzalez, so they're going to restart from their back third.
Again, BG with the long ball, but a lot of great pressure being put on by SIFC right now.
And we'll have a whistle there. That's Mara. And just got between the wickets.
Yeah, got rolled up on going in for the tackle.
That was Bustos coming up from his midfield position. Set piece here. And dangerous ball there. That's Josh Head, and we have a injured player down. You heard. And that's Antone. Francisco. Gonna walk it off. He was holding his knee gingerly. Maybe caught a spike. He's looking to see if there's a cut there. He doesn't like what he saw. You can see the captain's band there. Very vocal.
Yeah, and for BG, a good ball in on the set piece. Good header, unfortunately, just over the bar.
And we're under 9 of regulation left here in the second half, tied at 1.
Who's going to break through, John? That's the question that everybody's asking right now. Who's going to break through? Is it going to be a mistake? Is it going to be a beautiful set piece? What's it going to be?
Here's the through ball down the line. It's Muhammad. Now in the 18. Set piece. Header just left of the net.
Great setup on the side. Beautiful ball into the box. Unfortunate to put that header wide.
You couldn't have asked for a better set piece, but Mara just left it left of the net on a great scoring opportunity for SIFC.
And again for BG, left him unmarked going into the box, just for SIFC, just couldn't put it in. Mara with a great chance.
This portion of the game brought to you by Forever Lawn Kentuckiana, the premium synthetic turf partner of SIFC, specializing in residential putting greens, playgrounds, dog runs, and mini sports fields, as well as commercial dog parks, full sports fields, and playgrounds. No job too big or too small with Forever Lawn Kentuckiana. The grass is always greener with Forever Lawn. And now here's a breakaway. That ball's going to sail out of bounds. That was Igor.
Another set piece for SIFC.
And the Cousins working in tandem, 11 and 8.
Played it quickly.
That's Haji. He falls down, and we're going to have a set piece.
Another set piece.
Dangerous territory with number 5 right there. We talked about his TSOM project. Not only able to do that, but still a lot of legs left in him at the young age of 25.
If I'm Bowling Green and if Haji's taking this off that right foot, I'm nervous.
And I think we're just having a discussion because Bowling Green's trying to figure it out. They don't want to see it come off the boot of number 5. You see the jerseys there. Ginger Cleary. I want to give a shout out to her. State Farm, big supporter of Bowling Green, Golden Lions. She's put a lot of effort putting these athletes on the pitch, so kudos to her and the State Farm team down there in Bowling Green. So here's Haji with an opportunity. That ball, I don't think he could take that back 10 times out of 10. Haji didn't like the strike on. I think he knew it as soon as he left his boot.
Yeah, he's going to want that one back. That was...
Oliver Gonzalez, you can see the sigh of relief.
The relief on his face. Took a big, deep sigh there.
Portion of the game brought to you by Covenant Realty. Discover the difference with Covenant, your trusted partner for residential and commercial real estate sales, as well as building and remodeling projects. Whether you're searching for your dream home, seeking the perfect commercial space, or looking to transform your property through renovation or construction, Covenant is here to make your vision a reality. Contact owner Travis Atkinson today, and let's build something extraordinary together. Call 502-641-9951. And Abdulhai Jilani comes in for David Ibrahimkadic.
Ibrahimkadic had a fantastic match. Fantastic match.
Scored the lone goal for Southern Indiana FC on a breakaway and had an open net and put it where it needed to be to tie this one at ones on the equalizer.
Oh, no.
That's a bad touch, and my goodness gracious. We have a lot going on. That's Braden Myers. And just on a missed touch by Zane Love.
Zane Love, a sloppy touch out of the back.
Francisco Antone came over.
Tough tackle.
Myers went down.
I'm glad Myers is okay. That was a tough tackle.
It was okay. Tried to sell it a little bit. You saw a lot of rolling around, but he popped up very quick.
Popped right back up, yeah.
He did.
Zane Love lucky that didn't end up in the back of his net.
You're right,
that was
Brent.
a terrible giveaway.
That's a tough pass to make, a mishit, especially that deep in the attacking third for Bowling Green.
Yeah, a lot of confusion there in the back for SIFC. Lucky that they didn't give that one away.
And we are under 4 minutes of regulation here in the second half, tied at ones. Play on. Here's a through ball. And good defense
Great
there
defense.
from Irakose. Just able to shield off Brexton Nobles.
Well, and you can hear the other players on the field yelling, shield, shield, shield. And he did just that to get it out of play. But Bowling Green creating some pressure here late.
And love to go under 4 in regulation. She'll have some injury time. We're running out of time for both teams. Here's Rayleigh. Into the middle. Igor just couldn't get enough of it. Now going the other way.
Igor, unfortunate, he had Flexile wide open on the right side.
That's where they're looking. They're looking to find number 3.
There's Flexile with his speed.
And able to track it down, and what will we have? We're going to have a corner. Almost feel like Nostradamus up here. It went to the feet of number 3, caused havoc, and now we have a set piece from the star side of the pitch.
Flexile did a great job tracking that ball down, knocking it off the Bowling Green defender.
And it looks like that's going to be Jelani. Abdulhai will take it. He'll send it off his right boot. We'll see if any congestion inside the box can get a second goal. Here it comes. Lofted in. Headed out. And just a slight push in the back from number 3. It'll go the other way.
Yeah, good defense by Bowling Green. Flexile with the push in the back. Easy call for the ref right in front of him.
So running out of time, now under 2 minutes left in regulation. And right now we're looking at a 1-1 draw. Bowling Green has come in here and Brant really done exactly what they needed to do.
Yep, coming on the road for Bowling Green. If they can walk away with 1 point out of this, that's a win for them, really.
There's some athleticism from Florexile.
That's one way to stand back up.
Down, and I couldn't do that on my best day. We're approaching 1 minute left here in regulation. We have a set piece from about 45 yards out.
Cameron Cool's on the ball.
Let's see what Cam can do with this one. Can there be a mistake? Can something get loose? Can they get it past Gonzalez? To the box, headed away. And who's going to get there?
Playing advantage.
Going to be head. This is dangerous. Irakoze not letting him turn. That ball played back, but not out of danger yet. Into the middle, headed out. Still at the feet of the Golden Lions.
Excellent pressure defensively.
Can Florexile get there? He cannot. Jaylani pressured it.
Almost a mistake there at the back. Florexile all over him. Wins the ball. Fantastic defense.
And now this ball, just not heavy enough. That was Green Shields. We've advanced past 90. We're in injury time now. How much time left? If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen quick.
Bowling Green taking their time. They are content with a 1-1 draw right now.
Looking about 3 minutes, just like the first half. Extended time here. Each team looking at a point right now. Can somebody get it? The golden goal. Or will we end in a draw?
It was good build-up by SIFC. Unfortunately, Bowling Green with the good defense.
Once again, I want to thank our crew, Vince, Charlie, Elijah, Dalton, and David, our Indianapolis ISC Sports Network crew. Just a fantastic job here tonight on a cool, crisp April 19th. It's a skosh before spring.
Couldn't ask for a better night for soccer.
And Brent, you couldn't have asked for a better soccer match, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
May not end the way that Southern Indiana FC wanted, but our viewers got one heck of a match. Here's an opportunity. Headed out. Not out of danger. Marr on the outside. Can he keep it? He does. This will probably be the last possession. Forward. Florexile there. No flag. Into the middle. With the left. Deflected. That's Igor. He'll play it back. We're around the final whistle. If this ball's cleared, that'll be it. Irakoze. He's got to play it in. Into the box. Gonzalez there. Falls on it. And you heard it. The three whistles.
Fantastic match.
Southern Indiana. Not a loss, but do not get their fourth win of the season. They move to 3-0-1 and get 1 point. And BG put ones across the board. A victory, a loss, and now the draw. Something, Brant, that I think Coach Evan Sutherland's going to go back on this bus trip and say, hey, guys, way to come out and play. We didn't get the 3 points, but we got one. And your thoughts?
Yeah, Bowling Green coming in. If I'm Coach Evan Sutherland, I am very pleased with walking away with 1 point. You come in on the road, hostile environment, great crowd from SIFC, great representation, great play on the field from both teams. Unfortunately for SIFC, it's not the result they wanted, but for Bowling Green, you're pleased with the 1-1 draw.
A point each. Want to send out a special thank you again to our incredible Indianapolis ISC Sports Network crew for their outstanding work tonight, and to our entire viewing audience. We hope to see you back here on Saturday, May the 4th. Very big Star Wars day in my world. Of course, I'm the nerd there. But SIFC will play host to pre-college DA First Touch at 7 p.m. Tonight's match was brought to you by River City Mortgage, your dream, our commitment. From a broadcast partner, Brant McCoskey, I'm John Natale. Our final from New Albany, Southern Indiana FC 1, Bowling Green Lions 1. Have a pleasant evening, everyone.
Welcome to Chicken Salad Chick.
I've been looking for love. I forgot what I missed, but I remember that high. The first thing I'd say, this is pure, this is perfect. Something nothing else can do, just you. So give me you.
There's no place like the Chick.
Southern Indiana FC.
Into the 18, turns, oh, and finds the back of the net.
Season tickets are on sale right now. Just $50. And tickets to all 6 spring 2024 regular season home matches. VIP training sessions to watch and interact with the team. And 15% off all merchandise at SIFCmerch.com.
1-0 on an absolutely beautiful strike.
Southern Indiana FC.
The home crowd is absolutely loving this.
Fear the teal.
Hey, everybody out there with Southern Indiana FC, the new pro team in Southern Indiana. My name is Bill Green with Oxen's Partners Wealth Management. You can look me up at billgreen.co, and you'll find all the information you need to get a hold of me at my office and schedule a meeting to come in and talk about financial planning, retirement planning, estate planning needs, insurance planning needs, pretty much